Fat to Fit days 173 and 174, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, take a look at my back. Uh-oh, what is that? So I don't know what's going on. I think I might have like some kind of allergic reaction or something, but I'm getting all these bumps all over my front and back. I'm not really sure where they came from, but last night I took some Benadryl for allergy relief and it totally knocked me out and I was very tired. I've been kind of tired in general, so I don't know if that's my body fighting something or something, but I had like 10 and a half hours of sleep last night, which is pretty crazy. That's a lot more than usual. My apologies, I did not make a video yesterday. I was pretty tired if you couldn't tell, so that's why I got so much sleep. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like my back has got any better though, because that's kind of crazy if I'm being honest. I don't know what is causing that, but I'm trying to figure it out. Someone said that it might be because maybe my testosterone went up from losing weight. I don't know. I don't really know if that's the reason. I don't think it would be like that crazy if that were the case. And also, I feel like I'd be getting a lot of acne on my face. I used to have really bad acne as a kid, and I haven't really had like any acne on my face like at all. So I don't know if that's it. I feel like it might be allergies or I don't know something. I'm not allergic to anything that I'm aware of. I also don't really know what else could be causing this, but I got quite a lot to go through today, so I'm going to try and go through everything as fast as I can, okay? We'll get yesterday done really quick. I cheated quite a bit, unfortunately. I weighed in at 182.2 pounds. I had 7 hours worth of sleep. I forgot to have my creatine because I usually take the creatine right before these videos, so because I didn't have a video, I forgot to take the creatine. I did not do any exercise yesterday, even though I planned to because I was lazy, and I had something like 5,000 calories of food, probably less than that, but I try to overestimate just in case. I wasn't really tracking things. I tried to for a while, but eventually I just started eating, mainly I started off by eating a lot of leftover stuff from Easter, and then eventually I was just kind of really hungry later in the day, and I just went crazy and kind of spurred out, honestly. My apologies. I did not do that today. Today was much, much better. I weighed in this morning at 180.8 pounds. I had 10 hours and 30 minutes worth of sleep. I had 5 grams of creatine. We have 59 days left until the end, or until summer begins. That is sort of going to be something I'm going to be tracking every day from now on. I'll be saying how many days we got till summer because that is when I would like to have my weight loss done. Remember, I want to go down to 161.8 pounds, so 50 pounds lost total since the beginning of this diet. I have bloated up a little bit in the last few days because I ate a lot during Easter, but usually before then, basically, we were like 15 pounds away, so we've got like 16 pounds of like real fat to lose probably in the next 59 days, a little bit over 8 weeks, so that's more than achievable. It's about 2 pounds per week. That's actually like the healthy amount you're supposed to be losing weight. So I'm going to be trying doing that the best I can. So we got 59 days left until summer, until I'd like to have another 15 pounds off me. So I did a 2-mile run today in 20 minutes and 58 seconds. It was not very easy for some reason. I found it to be very difficult, maybe because of the heat. I don't know. I also played a little bit of Pokemon Go today. Not too much, though, because finally the stupid event ended where it was just the exact same Pokemon over and over and over again. Now we're finally getting different ones, so I can finally actually play again and have a little bit of fun again. So that will definitely get more steps in. I had 1,200 calories worth of food today with 148 grams or 145 grams of protein. Day one of the new streak, ladies and gentlemen. So 1,200 is my minimum amount of calories. So I literally had my minimum today, which is a good thing. That'll probably help a lot tomorrow. Not to mention a lot of my protein today, a lot of my food in general came from protein shakes. I finished off my Thin Mint protein shakes, my protein powder for Thin Mints, and now I got the strawberries and cream flavor. So I tried one of these. I had 3 servings of the Thin Mint flavor. Had quite a lot of protein shake today, guys. It was pretty crazy. I also had some almond milk with it as well. But I had cereal today. That was 290 calories, 11 grams of protein. Yogurt was 340 calories, 34 grams of protein. Protein shakes today, I had 570 calories worth of that with 100 grams of protein. That is 4 servings. That's 4 scoops plus a little bit of almond milk. So all in all today, I had 1,200 calories, 145 grams of protein. Day one of the new streak, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, okay? Easter is over. We don't have any holidays for a while, so it's full steam ahead. 59 days until the end of summer, until summer begins. I keep saying that, okay? 59 days until summer begins. We got that long to lose this weight, the remaining like 15 or 16 pounds. Let's get it, guys. I think we can do it. I'm going to try my hardest. I have a few other things to announce also. I've been talking really quick because I want to get through a lot of stuff. I'm doing pretty good so far. I bought another Lego set, guys. Once I hit 173.8 pounds, I will build this bad boy, the Minecraft crafting table. This is a pretty cool looking one. I would really like to have this one. I'm quite excited to build it. It looks like kind of like the Micro World sets that I really regret not getting when they came out years ago. But it looks pretty cool. I'd really like to build it. It took a little while to actually get here, but once I hit 173.4 pounds, or excuse me, 173.8 pounds, I will officially be a healthy BMI for the first time in I don't even know how many years, so I'm very excited for that. In general, I've clearly lost quite a lot of weight, now that I have lost so much weight and I also have some muscle on me, like I'm quite confident in myself just walking around day to day, like even when I'm playing Pokemon Go, I just got the hat and sunglasses on. I see myself in the reflection of something. I'm like, man, I look kind of good. My muscles are popping. I look kind of like, confident. I've got my chest out. I feel pretty good in my day-to-day life. So things are going really cool. Even though I haven't lost like any weight in the past few days, like in general, I'm just kind of starting to notice my weight loss more. Like I have clearly made tons of progress. My life has vastly improved. So things are pretty good. I'm just very happy in general, to be honest. And I'm almost at a healthy BMI, so that's going to be really cool. And we're going to use this Lego set as a reward for that, obviously, just like how I used the ATTE Lego set as a reward for 178 pounds like a week ago. So things are going pretty good in that department. We got all that set up. What is there else to go over? We got tomorrow, I will be doing weightlifting. I meant to do that yesterday. I did not do that yesterday. I did get my run in today, though. Tomorrow, I will be doing 3 sets of 8 back squats with the barbell. I'll be doing 3 sets of 5 Romanian deadlifts, and I will be doing 4 sets of 8 pendlay rows, also known as bent over barbell rows. I'll be doing all of those. I'll probably be doing like a minute rest between sets just so I can kind of speed it along. I will not be using like very high weights because I want to ease myself back into the routine of actually lifting weights until I start like pushing my limits or anything. Going too hard in the beginning is a really easy way to make you really not want to do it. So I would like to, ease into it, and then we'll get, into lifting more serious weight later on. But yeah, so tomorrow's going to be my lower body lifting day. I'm not that excited for that, if I'm being honest. I prefer, overhead press, bench press, chin-ups. And by the way, I think yesterday I did 10 chin-ups as well. I jumped on the bar and I just did 10 of them. And I also I kind of fell short from it as well. So I fell like when I jumped up to grab it, I grabbed it like with my fingertips. So I had to like shimmy my way up a little bit to, pull my hands up on it a little bit more and get a better grip. So that made it a little bit harder, but yeah, I did 10 chin-ups. That's pretty cool. I'm sure I could do more than that, at least a few more. But I think that's about it for today, actually. I've been playing a bunch of Rain World. Rain World is, it's not really, well, it is kind of a fun game, but it's a very infuriating game. There are some times where there are literally just deaths that there's no way you could not have died in that scenario. There's no way to prevent it, and those kinds of moments really freak me out. I'm like, that game has been making me a little bit angry here and there, but I have been finally making progress in it. I got to the Shaded Citadel, which is like a midpoint or something, or somewhere near the middle of the game. So I have been making progress in that game. It has not been easy. I got stuck on the same section for an hour or more multiple times, or maybe around that. It's been quite difficult, but it is a pretty cool game. I am enjoying it. I feel like I'll enjoy it a lot more once I get a lot more used to it and I kind of know what I'm doing more. It's definitely a pretty fun game. It's very challenging. It's very in the vein of like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, and I do really like those games a lot, even though it's a platformer that's 2D and pixelated. So it's like the Dark Souls of platforming games, guys. It's crazy, but it is pretty fun, and I do like the art style a lot. It does not hold your hand though at all. It's very like it doesn't explain like any of the game mechanics, so you just kind of have to screw around and figure out the game mechanics through like trial and error. It is not easy, especially the swimming section. I did not enjoy the shoreline section at all, guys. It was not fun. But I also downloaded the Daredevil series. I watched the new season that they made, and it really sucked. But I've been watching a bunch of clips on YouTube of the old series, which was actually really good, which I loved back when it was coming out like 7 or 8 years ago. And I've been watching clips of that, and I'm like, man, this show is really good, So I downloaded the series. Maybe I'll watch that. We'll see. I might put that on in the background of Rain World. I'm definitely going to complete Rain World. If it kills me, which it might, okay, it's going to be difficult. That's about it for today. So thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow for day 175. We got 5 days until the month 6 video, which is going to be a good one. I think that's going to be pretty cool. This month has been pretty solid for the most part. We've finally been making progress again, so things are looking up. 59 days left until summer begins. I'm excited for that. So we're putting kind of a ticking clock on this so that I can kind of speed things along. I would like to get this bloat off me as soon as possible from Easter. So we got like probably 4 pounds of bloat on me right now that I'll get over in like a day or two probably. As long as I do some clean eating, I gotta not just the calories, but I gotta eat like actually healthy foods. I really want to cut out all the crap. That's gonna make it a lot easier to actually maintain my weight loss if I eat healthy foods. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot easier doing that, eating like 1,000 calories of yogurt compared to like 1,000 calories of chips. So I've noticed a pretty major difference between the two because I've done both of them. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Your mother is so fat that she thought the Dunkin' Donuts were a basketball team, but she still wanted to eat them because she wanted to eat the whole person. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I've said that 3 times. Peace.